All right, so let's get started. My name's Max. I'm one of the support advisors based out of Shopify LA. So what we do is provide virtual business coaching, technical support, in free 45-minute appointments. So we've been open since August 2018, and if you want to learn more, go to la.shopify.com. What we're going to be talking about today is basically if you're new to e-commerce, how can you get started? Where can you host your products? How can you market? And payment processing, all that jazz. So let's get started with all that. So just a quick overview. Today we'll be talking about a little bit about Shopify as a whole. If you saw Sam's presentation, then she gave a good overview of what that was like. We'll also talk about how you can get started, how to start selling, even how you can market, as well as how to manage your store and even what plans you can choose. So to recap, the goal of Shopify is to make commerce better for everyone, which sounds easier said than done. But I think it's fair to say our Shopify folk, as we call ourselves, we are merchant obsessed. So if you're successful, then we are successful. Our goal is to help you succeed. So that includes making commerce better for everyone. So to start, you'll actually visit shopify.com and you can start a free 14-day trial without putting any credit card information in. And I think the only thing you have to put in is an address and an email address. And you can try it out for 14 days and build up a store, and you'll be ready to launch by that point. And once you've created your account, this is what you'll see. So this is your home. It's the Shopify admin. It's your home base or control center for your business. From here, you can do things like, as you can see on this screen, modify your theme. You can add products. You can view and fulfill orders, view analytics, and even more. So from your launch to your 1,000th sale, the admin helps you run your business. And if you actually look on the left side of this screen grab I took of my own test store, Mad Max's photography store, unfortunately, it's not real. It's a test store. But you can see there's the orders section at the top left, products, your customer information, and analytics and marketing. We'll get into some of these in just a moment. So pages are a great opportunity for you to tell your story and to add personal touches. It's here that you can let your customers know who you are, what you're about, and also how to contact you. And we have pre-made contact pages that you can also create. This really helps increase customer trust and establishes you as a brand. So as you can see here, there is a rich text editor, so you can really format it to your liking. And it's often overlooked. It's kind of one of those things where if you're missing an about us page or a shipping policy page, an FAQ, that kind of thing, then your customers they might not trust you enough. So you want to have this information ready by the time you launch. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, we'll skip this slide. It was basically just going to show you that you could sell physical goods as well as services. So products can be anything you wish it to be. And you can add multiple variants as well as different photos for each variant. Moving on, so collections are a way to organize your products, your individual items that you're selling. So you can create manual or automatic ones. I'm a bit of a nerd if you couldn't tell, so I like to dork out over setting different parameters for the product. So you can set it so if a product has a tag of green, then you can create a collection that's green. You could even make a collection that's related to holidays, not just the attributes of the product. Or you can keep it simple and create a manual collection. So you just add the products individually to that collection. So just other examples that are common include, men, woman, sale, that kind of thing. So another thing is Shopify provides 8 free themes that we fully support, but there are also over 100 other paid themes. And what's really cool about this is you can try them out in your own store, and then before you publish it, that's when you would be charge if you decide to go forward with that theme. So you can play around with it, see if it's a good fit for you before you even have to purchase it. These themes come with basic changes like color schemes, logos, homepage design, and the awesome thing is there's no coding that's needed. You have full access to the theme files though if you really want to customize it further. We actually have a really fantastic session coming up at 10:30 called Get Started on Shopify that my colleague Jorge is going to be teaching. And he's actually going to have a live demo of the store. So that's definitely one I'd attend. It's going to be in session one. So here in this session at 10:30. All right, so you've set up your store. You've created your products and collections. You've customized your theme. So now it's time to start selling. So Shopify is a platform that allows you, the merchant, to sell anywhere. Our roots are in e-commerce, but we also enable people to sell through multiple sales channels, whether that's on the web or in the before times, it could even be at a pop-up or a retail location or on social media. So I'll go into this a little bit more, but sales channels overall are a great option for you to expand your business and connect with your customers where they already are. And to view this page, it's under shopify.com/channels. So this is one example of a sales channel. It's kind of the social category. So there's Facebook, so you can have a Facebook page that syncs with your products, and that's where you could sell. You could sell directly on Facebook. You can also even sell directly through Facebook Messenger, which I think is a pretty underrated integration of ours. And what's really cool and what's really popular with a lot of our merchants, I find, is Instagram product tagging. So if you see on the right side of this slide, uh, it's actually tagging the product. So as soon as someone taps that product, that image, they'll be taken to that product page for checkout. So that's a very powerful way to quickly convert a sale. And then there's the marketplace side of things, the marketplace sales channels. So these include things like Amazon and eBay. And we actually just a couple months ago rolled out Walmart as a sales channel, and that got a lot of press because that's a huge deal for a lot of smaller merchants, especially. We also rolled out the Shop app, which is our branding for helping you to discover. It's an app that actually helps you discover smaller merchants, place orders, track packages. So that's actually on the Google Play Store and the iOS App Store. And then Shopify POS. So I mentioned this earlier, but this is how you can use our integrated hardware to process sales. Uh, you can We sell card readers, we sell retail stands, so that includes things for the iPad, cash registers, and it also allows you to manage staff very easily as well as inventory. So the Shopify POS is really amazing. Again, before times, especially for pop-ups, I'd say. And then how do you market yourself? So actually, I believe my colleague Chris is going to be talking about this at noon in this session about like how you can set up a marketing campaign. But just to give a brief overview, remember that admin I was talking about earlier, your kind of your control center for your business. So if you click the marketing section on the left, that's where you can create Facebook ads and Google Shopping campaigns. And you can track how well they're doing. You can set audiences. And so when you're doing it through Shopify, what's really cool is it's kind of an all-in-one place to see how your campaigns are doing. So it also provides recommendations to help you grow your business. So it's very proactive. Shopify email we just rolled out several months ago, and we're continuing to expand it. But it gives you the tools to build lasting customer relationships, and you can create these beautiful templates. There's a number of pre-made ones, and they take the information from your store, such as customer lists and your products. So it automatically pulls that branding and those products into these email templates that you can create. You can use your dashboard to send, manage, and analyze all the marketing activities from one centralized location. And just full disclosure, you can get 2,500 emails sent for free each month or as part of your plan. And then you would pay $1 extra for each 1,000 additional emails you send after that. So there's no monthly commitments. It's based off your volume, basically. So that's another way you can market is through our built-in email marketing service. Kit is actually one of those. I think it's underrated again. It's really cool. It's built in a shopping assistant basically. So it will proactively ask you questions in your admin about whether you can, like maybe you want to can we market this or create a Facebook shopping ad on your behalf? So we'll offer that. We'll ask you what budget you want to set, and then we'll create an ad for you on your behalf. So this is included with Shopify. You'll only be billed for the ads that are created. So it's a really powerful tool that I definitely recommend. You can actually see in the slideshow, there's a few examples there. So you can create uh, dynamic Facebook ad, Instagram ads, and some apps actually tie into it. Third-party apps tie into it as well. And then discounts. So this includes things now like gift cards, things like that. So the promotions are a great way, needless to say, to incentivize new and loyal customers to buy. Discount codes can be generated from uh, based off a variety of parameters. So things like buy X get Y discount, or buy one get one, that kind of thing. You can create a free shipping discount, a percentage or a dollar amount discount. You can also specify the dates for which the code is valid, or if it's valid for a certain customer or certain groups of customers. So you can really go all out with the discounts for sure. Discounts are great because they help to improve your average order value, which you can see in your Shopify analytics as well, because they drive up the cart size. So if you're promoting free shipping, if someone puts $60 or more in their shopping cart, that's a great way to increase your average order value. And now we're going to talk a little bit about how to actually manage your business. Oh, the pricing for email. Sorry, I was just looking at that. 2,500 plus $1 per thousand after that. Yeah, thanks, Heather. So for with regards to managing, so there's the Shopify App Store where there are, I believe there's over 2,500 apps available now. They're free or paid. And they basically add additional functionality to your business. It's kind of similar to the iOS App Store in that Shopify reviews everything, uh, and we allow for developers to reply to reviews to offer better support. And we act as kind of a mediation. We mediate communications between merchants and developers of these apps. So what they can do are things like increase the functionality of native integrations. They can include email marketing services, even those banners that you might need to include for GDPR or privacy notices, that kind of thing. So if you need a specific function or you really want to expand the functionality of your theme, that's an app is the way to go. Shopify Experts are kind of marketplace for freelance experts who are knowledgeable about Shopify. We have over 800 experts in our network. They're all verified, and you can actually easily reach out to them through your Shopify admin. All the communication stays within that admin. So it's all, we're keeping track of it all just in case. Uh, and we have a wide range of services to suit your needs. So for things like if you need to have a private app for a specific function, that's a perfect time to use an expert. They can also help customize your theme even further if you so desire. And then these are just a couple of, I think, really cool tools that we provide, whether or not you have a store. So Hatchful is one. So if you go to hatchful.shopify.com, we can generate logos for you. We just ask a few questions and uh, also kind of like what business you're selling in, what marketplace you're selling in. We also have a business name generator and slogan generator. These are all free. So they're a really great way to kind of spark that idea of where to get started for branding your business. And then Burst is royalty-free, our royalty-free photo service. So if you want to use stock photos and use them on your store or in your emails, this is the perfect place to do that because they're all, again, royalty-free. So you can change these at any point to fit your branding, the season, or special occasions your business might be marketing. Another advantage of Shopify is I'm biased because I'm on the support team. So we provide 24/7 support across the entire world. We have teams distributed around the world. So to get started, you would just go to our support page. Our team does a really good job of documenting everything, creating videos on YouTube, and so video tutorials, searching, as well as discussion forums. And this is actually this was recently rebranded, but Shopify Compass um, is a way to guide you through getting started. So once you start a trial, you can take part in Shopify Compass, and we have different formats to suit different learners. So there's full-length courses with experts and partners. There's shorter format tutorials or how-to documents, as well as weekly live webinars on a variety of topics. So there's subjects like Facebook advertising, starting a print-on-demand business, and selling on Instagram, branding 101. So that's all included when you're part of Shopify. So that's at shopifycompass.com. So yeah, if you go to shopifycompass.com, that's a really great way to get some insight and get a head start on running your business. And then last but not least is choosing a plan. So it's interesting because uh, I find that many successful merchants that I'm helping, they're on the basic Shopify plan, which is $29 a month. So that includes pretty much everything you need to run the business. Unlimited products, collections. The main differences between these three plans that you see here are like the number of staff accounts that you can have. So logins for staff, advanced reporting and analytics. You get slightly better credit card and shipping rates, I believe, on the higher plan. And then if you want to use hardware peripherals outside of the card reader, you'd want to have the Shopify plan or higher. But on any of the other plans, you can use the card reader that we sell on our hardware store. So yeah, what's next for Shopify? So we've grown a lot. I think like I joined 2 years ago, so 50% of the employees in the company now joined after me. So it just shows how quickly we're growing. And we're working to continuously improve the platform, add new features to better serve our merchants and allow you to better cater to your markets and your customers. And there's definitely, I'd say, a bigger focus on growing internationally and localization. So things like expanding the number of themes that are in different languages, um, as well as currency converters that we have built into our system, that kind of thing. So this is a pretty nice quote. I took a year of French, but I'm not going to try to pronounce that gentleman's name. But a goal without a plan is just a dream. So this is just a quick reminder. If you want to play around with our platform, sign up at shopify.com for the 14-day free trial. Definitely check out Shopify Compass and our help center. I'd say Compass is like the best place to get started, honestly. And definitely stick around at 10:30. My colleague Jorge, as I said earlier, will be doing a live demo of a Shopify admin. So stick around, and thank you so much for attending. With that said, let me just see if there's any quick questions I can answer. Oh, I see Sam is in the comments, so she's answering. Let me just take a quick look. Oh yeah, you're welcome, Nicole, of course. Yeah, we can absolutely do a Q&A. So I'll stick around for a few minutes and because yeah, we have 5 more minutes. So. Oh no, you're having trouble getting Facebook set up with Shopify? Yeah, that can happen for sure. I would definitely recommend reaching out to support to like help out your individual use case. Um, it's kind of interesting because there's two platforms involved. There's Shopify and Facebook, and that can be kind of tough. That can be tough for merchants like yourself to navigate. So we're here to help for that. All right. Oh, who should I contact? Actually, Sam, if you could link to the help contact page, that'd be fantastic. So I think it's let me pull it up really quick. Ah, here it is. So if you go to this page, that's the best way to contact us is to log into your store through the help center, and then you can either get a call back or live chat or ask via email. That's the best way to ask. Yeah. All right. Of course, Jackie. Yeah, my pleasure. I'm here to help. Um, Amanda, just saw your comments. Yeah, Shopify Compass is super underrated. I learn a lot from it whenever I dig into it, and there's always something new when I revisit it. Yeah. Any Shopify apps that are must-haves? Ooh, actually, we just rolled out. I was talking about GDPR and the California privacy uh, provision. We actually just rolled out an app in our app store that's free to install in your store that generates these policies and consent buttons that visitors can click. So I think that's called. Let me see what it's called because let's see, consent, GDPR. But yeah, if you search GDPR in our app store, you should see it there. It's made by us, it's supported by us. So that rolled out yesterday, so that's pretty exciting. Also, um, hmm, I would say like if you have more advanced needs for email marketing, Shopify email marketing, an email marketing service like Klaviyo might be a really good one to try, or Seguno. Shopify email is great, especially if you're getting started, I'd say. But if you have more advanced automations that you want to get done, I'd say full-fledged automation email marketing app would be the best. And product reviews, yes, product reviews by Shopify, definitely. Why can't we use more than one payment gateway API through Shopify for third-party payment gateways? I'm not sure. I mean, I know that there are multiple alternative payment providers um, that you can select. I'm not sure off the top of my head what that's referring to be honest. Um, yeah, that might be something to reach out to our support team again for more direct, like a more direct question. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome, Heather. All right. Stick around for another minute, and then I'll get out of your all's hairs. Um, just looking at the chat right now. All right. Oh, I did reach out to the support, and they did not know how to answer that. That's fair. To be fair, I'm not sure either. Just to be totally honest. Oh, Jackie, thank you very much. And yeah, we'll have our booth open 24/7. Um, uh, Also, you could reach out to our Shopify Experts team. That might be the best resource because they have experience with APIs. So if you go to experts.shopify.com, I think that might be another resource for you to go to. All right. Of course. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you all back here soon.